How to exploit CORS with your phone. In this video, I'm going to show you how hackers can steal your API key with the help of CORS. Of course, it is the misconfiguration of CORS. So now, let's get to see how this happened. First, just copy the URL into our PentestSuite internal browser's URL blank. I deleted the old project so I can show you the whole process. And then I created a new one. First, swipe to the setting page. Install the SSL-CA certificate so we can intercept SSL messages. As you can see, this process has been configured in a very easy way. And now we are good to go. Check those two switches on. This action will start the server with the support of SSL parser. Open the internal browser and paste the URL. The internal browser is configured to use the proxy server just started. Because we don't have the correct cookie stored in this browser, so we lose the login state, and we have to input the username and password in this situation. Try to log in again. We do this because we want to know how the API key is generated and how the network is working. In order to understand what is going on here, we have to turn on the message blocker, try to intercept the messages, configure the message blocker scope. Here we got something to say here. See the sentence, proxy, from initiator to receiver. Let's say in a simple way, messages from our internal browser to the server will be intercepted under this situation. In this situation, you can see the internal browser as the proxy action initiator. Let's generate the request from the browser. After some time, you can see the message is intercepted. Click the temper button, you can check the message. We want the request for the API key. We can skip this by clicking the temper button, because this is not the correct one. The API key has not been loaded for now, so we just need to wait. Still use the temper button to check the message. This one looks like a correct one. Click the highlight chip so we can find it easily later. And still, we click the temper button to skip this message. You can see the API key has been loaded now. This means the message we just made is the correct message, probably. Back in the PentestSuite, we can find this message easily with highlight filter, and then resend this message. So here, from the response, we can know this is the correct message that we want. Normally, if you want to check this HTTP request, you will find it very handy and easy to use the mapper. Let's try to inject a new header region and try to find out what will happen during this process. And we will change the header region to something random. Send the request again. You can see the response is reflected what we input in the request. So here's the plan. We will host a website to let the victim to browse, and we will use the victim's credential to generate a request. And we will get the response from that request, and that response will contain the API key from that victim. So now we will use the JavaScript to try to generate that request. Planting our bombs here. If everything goes well, you will see the response containing the API key will exist in the access log. Let's copy that to Code Analyzer and see what it is. And this is our API key as a user whiner. We get this API key because we just log in as the whiner, and we browse the malicious website hosted by ourselves. And now let's deliver the exploit to victim. We should be able to see his API key later. See, this is his API key, administrator. And now, as usual, we're back to PentestSuite, Code Analyzer, and see. Yes, it is. So we just need to submit this API key to finish this lab. If you like this video, subscribe this channel, and if you have any suggestions, I would be appreciated if you leave a comment. Thanks for watching, friends. Bye.